Hey guys, so I have a lot of computers, a lot of laptops, and I have decided to convert this computer here to Linux, to run on Linux, solely on Linux, not even dual boot. And that's because this computer here has Windows 10 on it, and with Microsoft discontinuing support for Windows 10, there are certain computers that I will be using on a more regular basis. I just don't want to risk it with this one because I will be doing like personal stuff on this one. I want to make sure that it's secure. And the fact is that this computer here is also quite powerful. It's got Core i7 V Pro on it, as you can see right there. And I feel like it would really perform very well with Linux. And the Linux distro that I'm gonna be using is Zorin OS. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug on Windows on this computer. So we're gonna start off by putting the disk in, and we're gonna restart this computer. And as the computer restarts, it's either F2 or F12. And I'm gonna go into the boot manager. So I did select the boot option from the DVD drive, and now it's going to go into the install. Checking integrity. And there we have it. We are actually in just the setup phase right now. This is actually loaded directly from the DVD, not from an install. And shortly it's going to populate this. And there we go. Here is the install dialog here. And I am going to actually go in and install Zorin. I'm just slightly nervous, but I think it's gonna be just fine. Now, one thing about this computer is the screen is just so amazing. It's so vibrant that you can just see the glow of the blue screen. It's crazy, and it's just as impressive in person. So this is the step where I make the bold decision to erase everything and install Zorin. So let's do that. And now we are off to the races. It's just gonna do its thing, and I'll update you guys. So while this thing finishes the install, I would say that the reason why I chose Zorin over the other Linux distros is I just simply love the appearance of it. Linux Mint is another option that I could have gone with, but I find that Zorin OS just feels a bit more polished when it comes to just the appearance and the user interface and the way things, menus especially, are organized on the desktop. And obviously I'm choosing Linux because number one is low cost, which is actually free, and then also it is secure, right? It's very secure, so it's a win-win. Awesome. So we are at the stage where we can restart this computer, and oh, what is this? Installer has crashed. So this is weird. I'm not sure what happened. It just gave me that error message, but then I forced restart the computer, and look at that. It is properly installed. So we'll see how it logs in. Okay, moment of truth. Wow, this is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. Wow. Oh, it's so nice on this computer. I love it. So I have just installed Zorin OS and I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's just beautiful. Look at the dock. Check this out. This current theme that I'm using, and you can actually manipulate this by pressing the Windows logo here, and look what it does. It just shows you all the open apps and you could just scroll through them like that. That's the desktop. You see that? And one thing that I've just noticed, I just found out, was that when I had Windows 10, this computer comes with a fingerprint sensor, but Windows 10 disabled it and it would not allow me to install it. For whatever reason, it just would not allow me to use this. But with Linux, the driver is actually built in, and I just enabled my fingerprint login. So I am so stoked about that.